Yeah, they really do. My feet do be dangling like Kim Mars. At the bar. All that.
Well, welcome to Wind It Down, everybody. This is session 5, episode 5, and this one was highly anticipated. We're going to be talking about cheating. Everything about cheating. We will be answering your questions. We will actually let you tap in if you have a great conversation. Don't tap in just to say hey. Anything that you do want to ask, we'll try to keep up and stay connected with you. And y'all ready to talk about cheating?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. I got a lot of questions for y'all. So the last 17 to 20 hours, I had asked several questions to people on Instagram. I let them answer them. I got some very great responses, interesting responses too. Some people personally DM me some cool stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's how you see it? Okay. Oh, that's how you think about it? So there is a lot of different definitions of cheating.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Some people feel, we're going to go right into it. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So some people feel like just even having a friend that is of the opposite sex and having conversations with that person is cheating.
Wow.
Do y'all agree with that?
I do not.
It's only two genders in this
Yeah.
world.
I do not.
Well,
Some boundaries that okay, go ahead, continue.
There are
Continue.
several genders now, but you know what I mean.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to encounter and see different genders the opposite gender rather, every single day. So come on now, we gotta be real. Is it really cheating because you tell your friend like, oh, I like your haircut, oh, your beard looks nice?
Right, no. Wait, what you got to say? I missed something.
Yeah, or maybe I'm wrong. See, this is why we
Here's
talk
the
about
thing.
this.
Here's the thing. I think every situation depends. I'm sorry, excuse me, guys. I think every situation depends because for me, once I am complimenting on a certain, it depends. It all depends.
How far you're complimenting?
It depends on how far I'm complimenting. It depends on the situation. It depends on who the person is. Because if the person in my eyes is just a friend, merely a friend, nothing more, nothing less, then that is someone that I'm just like, oh, you have a nice beard. Oh, that's a nice cashmere sweater. Oh, you know, your haircut, you got a haircut? Wow, it looks great. You look good.
Right.
Now, that all depends, again, on who the person is. If the person is somebody different, that's a little different. And I don't consider that cheating. I do not consider that cheating.
I think you can give compliments to the opposite sex without disrespecting your mate.
It's the way.
Yeah, it's the way you do it.
It's the way you do it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if it becomes a secret and you have to hide it, something's wrong.
Right.
Yes.
But if you can do it in an open and you can go home and say, oh, I was around Joe and Joe, I love his haircut, you should go to his barber. That might be pushing it, but it's still okay to say, oh, I acknowledge that he had a nice haircut.
Mm-hmm.
And also it's the way you acknowledge it too, because I know like if I work in the hair industry, so you know, like if I know it's a friend, I'm like, dang, by the time you got your hairline fixed, like, man, you was looking crazy before, like, you know, that's a way of giving a compliment, but also keeping it in that zone where you know, they're like, yeah, she ain't looking at me, like she still want to joke around, you know what I'm saying?
I have to apologize to y'all. I forgot to introduce y'all to Instagram.
Oh,
We started talking about cheating because we was ready. Okay, first let's start off with Bree. We have Bree, she's a loctician. You can tell them about what you got going on.
Hi guys. Well, I have a lot going on. I'm a hustler. But no, mainly I do natural hair. I'm a loctician here in Atlanta, Georgia. You know, I got a lot of endeavors. I'm actually working on a product line. So stay tuned 2021 because the way 2020 working right now, we ain't even going to talk about it. So 2021, stay tuned. By the new year, I promise you I'm going to have some great things for y'all. Just pushing it out.
All right, and then we have Sadie.
Hi, everybody.
Go ahead, Sadie.
I am Sadie.
She's a mixologist. Just in case if y'all didn't know.
So I am a mixologist. I also collection department, working on just fraud and claims pretty much, depending on maybe credit cards, debit cards, things like that. But again, like I said in previous episodes, I will not discuss the company. However, I'm also working on my mixologist, just kind of branding things and trying to get out there so that I can do business with any of you. I'm also working on a current website so that I can give advice to people and things like that. So that is kind of where I'm at, and I look forward to networking.
All right, there we go. So I introduced the ladies. I'm Markia. You've probably followed me on Simply Markia. Boom. Now we are here on Wind It Down. I love to have different ladies here to express to you guys what their brand is and what they have going on, and then just to have a great conversation and to kind of depress all the things that we think about during the week. So Wind It Down Wednesday kind of works perfect, and it just falls in perfect timing. So back to cheating. Y'all ready for this question? Okay. Is it worse if your partner cheats with multiple people and it's kind of like one night stands, or is it worse that your partner cheats with one person for a very long time?
I feel like it's equal, and I'll say why. I feel like when if it's one person for a long period of time, they have feelings. There's something deeper than just sex there.
Yeah, it's an investment.
Yes, definitely. And with multiple people, it's dangerous. It's not just about this person don't want to be with you or you don't satisfy them. They have a problem. And it's very dangerous for you. Now, forget them, it's very dangerous. You don't know what they're bringing back now. So I feel like it's equal. Like, they both bad.
I agree. I feel like it's very equal. I feel like if you cheat during a one night stand, that is major, and if you cheat with one person for a very long time, that is major. I know that men sometimes they'll come back and say, "Oh, it was one time and didn't mean anything," and sometimes that's true. We hit a gray area where sometimes you have a situation where maybe you hit a traumatic point in each other's lives, and you know, the woman wasn't available, the man wasn't available emotionally, and it turns into something where, you know, you both do things that you're not supposed to be doing in a situation, and it just turns ugly. But for me personally, I think it's equal. It's an equal matter. If you cheat one time with a one night stand, and if you cheat over and over with one person, with different women, I mean, cheating is cheating. But we'll move forward.
Are any of those scenarios easily forgiven? Or have you personally ever forgiven a guy for cheating on you over and over again, or with one person?
So here's the thing, for me, I'll go ahead and, because it's not easy to discuss cheating. You know, no woman wants to discuss cheating. Oh, I've been cheated on, and now I feel shitty. I'm not going to tell the world that I feel shitty, you know? So it's really not an easy subject, but I will say that with cheating, for me, it's not a matter of whether it was over and over or whether it was done once. Sometimes it happens, and while I'm not forgiving per se, in different situations, I think that you have to you have to decipher whether, or just, you have to be able to figure out, like, the time period, what it is, the circumstances, things like that. Because for me, I was in college, I had an ex, and he he was having fun, but I cannot place the blame solely on him. Myself, I was also into, different things, and at the time, I would say that we were equally wrong until the day that I stopped. But the issue, and we weren't together completely. That's the thing. Like, it was just there's gray areas. Sometimes you have to figure out if you're giving a person a chance because y'all were young. We were younger. So maybe I was giving him a chance because he was younger. Maybe he was giving me a chance because I was younger. And things are different. Yeah. So when you get 30-something, no, cheating is just, when you get 40-something, 50-something, 60-something, cheating is just not acceptable. But when you're 18 in college, cheating is a little bit different. The circumstances are a little bit different. If he saw this video and we talked after this, I probably would still not forgive him for certain things. But overall, it is definitely a tricky subject. It's definitely a tricky subject.
Okay, let me change the narrative a little bit. Have you ever been the cheater? I'll answer. I have.
So I haven't been the cheater. I don't condone cheating, but I have done something I think that is similar to cheating or worse than cheating. Like you guys can take a guess. I'm not gonna disclose this. You know that I'm very real with you guys on what we speak about. For me, Sadie, I'm not gonna disclose what's worse than cheating or whatever. I'm not gonna do it.
You said you have.
But I have on that if you want.
Well, I was very young too, and I was dealing with that person that almost a similar situation. We were really young, so it was like, all right, you did this, so I'm gonna do it too. It was more spiteful. Was it worth it? Yeah, because I felt good.
Okay, I can understand that.
It was spiteful, and I really felt good about doing it. I didn't feel guilty. I didn't feel like I owed any explanation for it. It was just like, you did it, so I did it too. And it was just one of those things when you live and you learn and you grow up too.
I think I understand that.
Because now, in current day, it's just one at a time. I have to take it one at a time. It's a lot that comes with a person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So much comes with a person when you're dating and in love and you cross all those lines. I don't have time to sit here and juggle 12 different personalities or 3.
Mm-hmm.
Right. However many the number may be. But I don't have the time for it. I barely have time for myself sometimes. Mm-hmm. Being a mother and being, working jobs. Right. You don't have time to worry about 4 different guys.
Right.
It's easy to flirt with a guy, but to actually invest and
build that connection, no.
It's too much.
Men don't understand it.
I don't have that time, even though I see people do it, and it's like their religion. They just do it so easy.
That's hard.
Yeah.
I had a gentleman come into where I work, and he bought jewelry for all of his women. And I asked him, how did he juggle? He said, it's easy. I couldn't relate.
Yeah.
He did his thing, too.
Y'all ever met somebody? On the same day? Y'all had a great conversation, a great connection. And then the next day, maybe or the same week, you meet somebody different. And it kind of be like, you don't even want to talk to that person. You just met this person. And it's like, you want to just kind of see what that person about before you even move forward. Even though you don't even know the person that you just met. Yeah. Y'all ever experienced that?
So do you relate that to cheating? Do you think that's a part of cheating?
No, not when you're not with them.
Yeah. Yeah, it ain't cheating.
It ain't cheating at all.
Moving next to next.
I'm just saying that's how our emotions are when we can't juggle different personalities and people around because, that just
becomes a lot.
Yeah, it do become a lot. Like, let me just hold you on the back burner. Let me see how this nigga acting first. If he not acting right, then okay. Then this is before you actually with that person. This is like just meeting them, getting to know them.
Right, absolutely.
So, somebody asked me how young. I don't know if you were asking about my situation or Sadie's situation. Mm-hmm. She meant college, so college age. And me, when I say young, I was talking about maybe between 19 and 21, I was the cheater, and I was proud to be the cheater. I didn't care.
But you also said, so were you the cheater initially, or the
No.
cheater? Yeah, and that's my thing. You know, I probably sound horrible. You know, if y'all want to judge me, go right ahead. But here's the thing: if you're a man and you're with a good woman, and you cheat, and she finds out, and then she cheats, she is not the culprit. She is not the horrible person. She is not the person that has committed, you know, the homicide. So no, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If Markia had a situation where she was the cheater in a situation because the person cheated, then I mean, so be it. Now I understand two wrongs don't make a right, and you can, you know, get very moral, if you will, with this, because I do with certain things. But I will not. I mean, fill me up. But I will not say that a man who cheats on a good woman gets remorse. I don't see that. And if she does it back, I think that it may hurt herself, but it does not hurt, you know, you can't discredit her reputation. You cannot discredit her reputation. That's what I will leave it at.
You live and learn, you grow.
If you guys don't understand it, then feel free
keep those questions coming. I'm
Yeah.
trying to keep up with y'all.
Right.
So also, I wanted to ask you guys, how do you personally go about forgiving someone after cheating, if you even forgive?
Well, we know from a previous episode that I have a forgiving heart now.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been cheated on in the past, and when it came to forgiving, because my forgiving heart out is recent. This is not something that I've always had. This is very recent. But in the past, I forgave them way after the fact. So it was like, you know, I was mad, cut them off, but then, you know, I pray about it and, you know, work on myself and things that I need to work on, so I wouldn't always blame myself knowing that I wasn't wrong, and then I would forgive later down the road. So I forgive all y'all that cheated on me. Fuck y'all, but I forgive you. Like, honestly, I mean, it's just, it took time. It was never automatic. But I will say I've met a lot of women who they've been in relationships for a while and are even married now, and their boyfriends or spouses have cheated on them, and they forgave them right after. And
I
it's
think
just like,
sometimes, you know, when you rebuilding trust, some people are willing to just kind of really let go and move forward.
mhm.
Everybody's not like that, but some people are. There are people there that exist that will say, okay, you made this mistake, let's move forward. Now we're on Friday. That happened Wednesday. Boom. Over. Done.
Well, let me hear the question again, just so I can.
What is your process or steps when you are trying to forgive from being cheated on? When you got,
Oh, that was your
yeah.
question?
If you got cheated on, what are your steps to forgiving to that? Like, if you are forgiving, you don't have to be a forgiving person.
My steps, because we'll just trace back to the ex that I said I had, that we were doing our own things, and I guess when I was ready to stop doing my own thing, he wasn't necessarily ready to stop doing his own thing when we became official. And when we became official, again, like I said, he was doing his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
And for
I'm
me,
gonna answer that question. Give me 1 second.
and for me, my I didn't have a step to forgiveness. I think I was frustrated, I was angry, I was annoyed, I was in love, and I was head over heels, y'all, head over heels. And what happened is I moved away. And when I I still spoke to him, and I still got things together, and I still did my own thing, and then it was time that healed me. Okay. It wasn't an apology, it wasn't him not cheating, it was time.
Okay.
And so now, it's a matter of, I don't know whether he would do it again, whether he wouldn't do it again. Mm-hmm. But for me, y'all, this shit's moving. So we just kind of circling this world. Sorry, we moving around over here. But for the most part, my process in forgiveness, I would say with him was to not speak to him. To not speak to him, to say, get the fuck out of my life, and leave me alone for a minute, and I'll be okay. And when he did that, and I ignored him, and I blocked him, I was okay. And now I can speak to him like everything is just fine. And everything is fine.
All right, well, someone asked us, is online flirting considered cheating? No.
Ooh.
It depends how far it's going. Are you sending nudes?
Are you inviting them somewhere? Are you talking about past experiences? Like, it's a difference. If you just say, "Oh, you're cute," like
I don't think online flirting is a terrible thing. I think it's fucked up. It depends on the security of how your mate feels. If they secure and they know you good and y'all like this, if you give a compliment, back to what I answered, if you give a compliment, boom, whatever. But now if you're sending nudes and you just like every morning, good morning and all, that's just doing too much.
Okay.
I don't know if it's, let's just keep it yes and no. Is that cheating? To me, no, but if it's going too far, yes.
I agree.
If your mate will be uncomfortable or completely uncomfortable with it, yes, it is, I guess.
Like, they can't be like, look, this is what I said. Then, if they can't do that,
you gotta keep deleting it.
That's cheating.
And hide your whole timeline.
Cheating.
Yeah.
Cheating.
Yeah. What you think?
Okay, so, as usual.
It's not online.
I have a different opinion. So here's the thing. What was the
Is
person?
online flirting considered cheating?
No, not the question. What was the person's name on that? Did they have a
no, I don't
name? No? Okay. Well,
I'm
hey,
just trying to keep up.
Yep. Hey to whoever asked that question. So, here's the thing. In my opinion, it is cheating. It is cheating because it's emotional. It depends on how far you go. Now, nudes or whatever explicit messages, that does not, to me, that does not decide whether it's cheating or not. It's just the fact that whether there's an emotional connection. So what I mean by this is, if you text someone via social media or instant message, whatever you want to call it, if you do that and you're saying, hey, good morning, how are you? Hey, beautiful, what's going on in your day? Y'all know what time it is. So, what's going on in your day? What's up? Oh, my day is horrible. Oh, okay. Well, my day was like this. Well, what did you eat today? All of these personal questions. How did that project go that you were presenting for work? Those things like that. It doesn't have to be nude pictures, ladies.
Okay, all right.
It's like if you are having a conversation that is invested and emotional, you are cheating. If a man is having a conversation that is invested and emotional and he wants to find out what this woman perfume smell like through the damn laptop, this is cheating. That is how I feel. So that's how I feel. So that's where I'm at with it. Like I said,
you gotta date somebody without social
media.
I think that was Emmanuel.
Really?
I think that was Emmanuel. He's from New York.
Emmanuel?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I feel. This is cheating. This is cheating if that's what you're doing, person who asked the question, because that's how I feel. So no, internet, social media, you are cheating. Okay.
Well,
if you just say saying, hey, what's up? Oh, you cute. You know, that's regular.
Yeah.
But other than that, you're cheating.
I'll wait till you
Go
go.
ahead. No, this is gonna be deep, so go ahead.
I was gonna say, do y'all ever have it? Well, you don't really be on social media, but do you ever have people? Okay, but you live like. So, do you ever have people who are in relationships and they approach you in a way that's not like they want to get to know you, but you would still be like, dang, if that was my man, like I'd be mad as hell type thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but it also depends on the boundaries that
they set
between you, right? Because sometimes they have some shit at home that they ain't discussed and they cool with some things that go on outside the house. Then they got some people that's like, no, you're not doing none of that, and they get outside the house and they get rebellious. Yeah. They like, I'm outside, so I'm gonna do whatever I want to do because they like, oh, you ain't gonna find out anyway, because they don't think two people will ever cross paths.
Right. We all cross paths, but it's once in a while.
Which that could go into a real deep conversation.
Really, we'll say that for season 6. I mean, let's say season.
Still season 1,
episode 6. Right.
I would love to have 6 seasons. Y'all gonna stay tuned? Alright. Okay. When times that y'all got cheated on, did you share that with your friends? Or was it more like, I'm so fucked up about it, I'm so hurt about it, I don't want to talk about it?
Oh, I shared.
Oh, we was there. We fought and we climbed through windows and we, followed and we knocked on doors. It was very real. It was very real. I don't even want to discuss this. So to be quite honest, it was a real situation. I had a different I shared.
No, I got cheated on and I waited till it died down, till the situation with me and that person died down, and then I would tell like my family or my friends like, this is why we not together no more. I don't need you to contact them. I don't need you to talk to them. I'm just letting you know why. You don't see us together. Leave it at that. That's usually how that happens with me. Like I hate drama and conflict. You know, my friend Sadie here a little different.
Yeah, that's
we both from New York, but she from New York. Yeah, I ain't from New York. I'm from upstate New York.
I've grown, y'all. I have grown.
But yeah, I have grown. I don't really like. I don't like that energy, so I wait till everything dies down between me and the person, and then I introduce to my friends and my family.
I was so ashamed that I didn't share it until it got too deep till a kid came involved.
That's because she is strong. That's what it is.
Yeah. I was just like,
yeah, it is. She's strong.
It was more like, oh, I got cheated on. I'm going to cheat on you back. And then we're going to keep playing this game because you love me, I love you, we love each other. We ain't going to stop messing with each other. So you doing you, I'm doing me, but we just living Monday, Tuesday, Thursday like we just the best fucking couple. But then when a kid came involved, now I have to explain it.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you know this? Did you know that? Yeah, I know. And it became almost like, damn, then I gotta share this. Because I didn't think that was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to go that far. Yeah. And so it was to the point where I only shared when shit like that happened because I was like, look at me. I shouldn't be getting cheated on.
Right.
And it was more like an embarrassment. And I was ashamed to tell people. And then once all of that happened, then it was just like the floodgates open.
Wow. Well, I don't know where I was. I definitely understand that, and it's, it's heart-wrenching. But I have no idea where I was because I was not embarrassed. I was not ashamed. I was
ready to fight
in my little world, and I was like, okay, what's up? I was angry. I was upset. And you know what it is? No, let me rewind because I have to be completely honest here. The issue with my situation was that we weren't technically together.
Okay.
But that's a question for maybe, I don't know, another episode.
The one.
I don't know, but here's the thing. I don't know what y'all consider together. For me, even for me, we were together. For me, we were together. We were, all of that stuff because he was invested. I was invested. We slept together every night. We went out. It was a very genuine relationship. So for me, we were together. So when you do things like that, and then afterwards, even if we weren't together at that moment, we made it official at another moment. Yeah. Even though we were young and 18 and 19 and 20 in college, we still made it official at another moment. And when we did, for me, I was not embarrassed. I had friends, and even if they judged me or didn't judge me, I have no idea what their thoughts was on it. What their thoughts were on it. But I know for me, at the end of the day, I wasn't embarrassed. I was so head over heels in love that I didn't give a damn. I just knew, this is what it's gonna be, and it's gonna get right. We gonna turn up about this. So that was me.
Well,
I don't know.
Well, my next question is, okay. Do we go through our boo, our bae, our mate, whatever we consider him, because we're all straight here. But do we go through phones?
I used to. I was that person, and see, y'all are bringing the real old person. Y'all are bringing a real bad version of me out. Okay,
it's a different version, but it's okay.
Yeah, this is not cool. This is not okay. I did. I went through phones, and I was when I went through phones, it was not a good situation. But I do not go through phones now. As you grow, you have to do things differently.
Yeah, nowadays.
And I do not go through phones now.
Look, I ain't never went through a phone. I don't go through phones because my mom told me. No, all the women in my family. my mom. I'm one of the kids that listen to their parents, y'all. I swear to you. You can hit my mom up on Facebook when I know her white, Instagram, all that. I listen. But, they told me, you don't got to do all that extra stuff. Trust your gut. And my gut is always right. Always.
Intuition speaks.
Intuition. That's for men and women. That's not just for women. That's for men, too. But, my mom always said, if you go looking for dirt, what you gonna find? You go looking for a diamond, what you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Go looking for what you want to find. So if you want to find somebody cheating on you, that's what you're gonna get.
So let me ask, I'm sorry. In the past, so you telling me, Brie, in the past you did not go through phones.
Did not.
As a younger version of yourself today, you did not go through it.
No.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. I did. As a younger version of me, I went.
Let me tell you how an ex got caught up with me though. I never went through his phone. He got so drunk and was like, "Can you order me some food? Cause I'm so drunk. I need you to order me some food." He opened his phone up, give it to me, and all these messages popped like, "Baby, you okay? Is she still there?" I was like, "Hold up, motherfucker, who was this?" And I don't equivalent that to going through the phone, but it's like, you did this because you gave me your phone and told me to order you some food because you're so drunk. And if he watching this, I hope he watching this. But look, this is what I'm saying. I just can't go through messages and stuff like that because I feel like talk to me. If you really want to find out what's going on, you will by talking to me. Because I'm just going to break down. I'm the type of person that's just going to break down.
I had somebody go through my phone before. I went through somebody's phone before. Also, too, this is a confession. This is a confession moment. So, a moment when I did go through someone's phone, it's stuff that I memorized and screenshotted in my head that I never forget, but I never told them I knew.
Yeah.
But I also let them know this is part of your character. This is the type of person you are, even though you won't tell me this is about you or whatever. I locked in on that, and that was kind of deadly to me because I always kept thinking about this shit over and over and over and over again.
Wow. I think I don't know what's going on here, y'all. We all have. I really don't know. We all have different personalities because Marquia, she didn't speak on her issue of going through the phone. Bree didn't go through the phone. She is ironically found, you know, the person, these people texted the phone, you know, coincidentally. For me, I have gone through the phone. I have had somebody go through my phone. And it's not.
No.
But for me, I have gone through the phone. I have had some people go through my phone. And in these situations, I mean, it is what it is. It was what it was. I went through your phone and it was a reason I did it. Right. Now, I'm not the person to go through a phone. If I feel like I may have to go through your phone, then automatically in my mind, I'm thinking that you are not the one. Yeah. So, I mean, that's just where I'm at. And the people who have gone through my phone, you know, we must have been something in order for you to go through the phone.
Yeah, I feel that. So Emmanuel also asked,
this guy keeps
from New York.
Emmanuel, you keep asking questions. What's going on here? Okay.
He also wants to know, can you tell the difference between a serial cheater and a good guy? Nope.
I think we all agree. Nope. Look at that. I just said what's going on here.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Nope. We all do not. We have no idea. Nope.
I'm
gonna head out.
Only time can tell. Experience will tell. Only
Who is Emmanuel?
Emmanuel. I think
Emmanuel, you should call in. That's what you should do.
We just
call in
so we can see
you.
Can we add you?
Yeah.
Can we add somebody? Is anybody
but
trying
the
to
back camera was facing us, so we wouldn't be able to see him, did it?
We can make it happen. So
we can make it happen.
Well, yeah.
If you would like to chime in, we would answer your questions.
Where he at?
You can request to get in. But anyway, we're gonna did he request? Because I don't know the difference between a serial cheater and a good dude. They all look good sometimes.
They all look good.
They all look good. They all.
And if I did want to bring it down, it would just